is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Weapon Collective. I'm down in the Gat Cave and I'm cranking out a real quick little video because I picked up a gun recently that made me want to do a shotgun collection video. Now, I don't have a ton of shotguns. I don't shoot shotguns all that often, not nearly as much as I shoot pistols and ARs, but I very much appreciate the capabilities and the versatility of a shotgun depending on the load. They have some amazing shotgun loads that are absolutely devastating. So we're going to take a real quick walk through my shotgun collection and let's get into it. First one we're going to look at is just one of these guys. You got to have the little sawed off, right? This is the Mossberg 590 Shockwave. It is pump action shotgun, nothing all that special. Iron sights, little safety switch right there, and you got it. That's it. Now, I do have another one of these that is magazine fed that is in a safe somewhere that I couldn't quickly find, but I didn't spend much time on it because it is exactly this gun, except it takes this magazine. So figured it wasn't worth tracking it down just to show you this pretty much identical gun. These are cool, you know, keep that barrel length down, and this is a 14-inch barrel on this, and gotta love that. Gotta love that. But this thing is probably not all that versatile and good for some things, not for others. But this is the Mossberg Shockwave 590. Okay, now this next one is also a short gun on one hand, but it also has an 18.5-inch barrel. So how the hell do you do that? Well, you get a bullpup. So this is the IWI Tavor TS12. This was a gift from my wife, so way to go, wife. This thing is badass. It's crazy. It is a bullpup, so the barrel starts right here behind the trigger, and it is a very interesting little gun because you see these tubes. These rotate, so you can have 15 rounds in these tubes, 5 in each tube. You can put it with, you know, different loads or alternating depending on what you want, slugs, buckshot, birdshot, whatever your intention for the gun is, and makes it somewhat versatile. I don't know, it's ergonomically a little bit odd, but it's fun to shoot. Kind of looks like a gun out of Halo to me. I'm no video game expert, but that's the vibe I get, and it's just very unique, very cool. And I have an Aimpoint Acro P1 on a Scalarworks Leap mount, and then this one I do have a Modlite OKW 18350 that I'm activating with a mod button right here. So it's works very well for the light and the optic. And to have an 18.5-inch barrel in this package is pretty spectacular. That's the beauty of bullpups, and to do it to a shotgun is awesome. So this is the IWI Tavor TS12. And then from there, we're gonna get to a shotgun, which when I started collecting, really into ARs, and picked this thing up, and I've actually never shot it. Although I could probably run this shotgun faster than any of my other ones, because this is from Boss Firearms. This is called the Citadel, and it has AR-15 controls, almost identical, minus the charging handle. You have a mag release button, you have your bolt drop right here, and I mean, for all intents and purposes, this thing is exactly like an AR. It's just shotgun shells in the magazine. So it is cool, but like I said, not something I've kind of moved past this in desire since picking this up. And I do have an EOTech 512 on top, which works fairly well for this, at least in theory. I've never shot it, like I said, so who knows, but it is a fixed stock and does have a little cheek riser that you can play with, and maybe one day I'll get this thing out and put some shells through it. But this is the Boss Firearms Citadel. And after I got that Boss Citadel and realized it's not really the shotgun experience, I went for a more typical shotgun, which is going to be a Remington 870. Now, pump action shotgun, but I did go with a Wilson Combat Remington 870. See, it has the side saddle, which I do like that feature. And then up here on the pump, it does have a light, which is a Surefire DSF 590, which I think that's pretty cool because you can work the light and still cycle the firearm, which is nice. But it is Cerakoted in this green, and then it does run a buffer tube, so you can put any buttstock you want on here, and has a Wilson Combat pistol grip. But other than that, still iron sights and just more traditional shotgun, minus a few little features. But this is the Wilson Combat Remington 870. And from that Wilson Combat, I ended up finally pulling the trigger, pardon the pun, on a Benelli. So I got a Benelli M4, which at the time I really wanted to get an agency Benelli M4, but it was during the time Agency Arms was moving from California to Idaho, and they had stopped production of their Agency M4s. So I picked this thing up, was able to put an Agency rail cover on here, and this isn't Agency, but I did get the collapsible buttstock on this. I would like to have gotten it in black, but wasn't available, so I won't always let aesthetics dictate the gun that I get, and I ended up with this, which also has a Mod Light OKW 18350 that I'm just activating with a little click button right there, and it works perfectly actually, where I keep my hand on this vertical foregrip and my thumb just fits perfectly onto that click button. And then I also have an Aimpoint T2, and this thing is cool. I like it, very fun. This is the Benelli M4. And then of course, a little time goes by, and what do you know? Agency Arms starts making the M4 again. So I did happen to pick up the Agency Arms Benelli M4, which most of you have seen right up here for many a video that lived up there. And this thing is black, sweet, awesome. I love that titanium nitride bolt carrier. I do have an Irregular Defense MHS modular hand stop, and then same Mod Light PLH V2 18350 on this one that I'm operating with the click button. And then Trijicon RMR on the ScalarWorks Elite mount, pistol grip, fixed buttstock on this, and it is also ported up front. This thing is a very fun little shotgun, and I love it. Dead sexy. Agency Arms Benelli M4. Then one day I was in a local gun shop down in Gallinson's in Salt Lake City and happened to come across this guy, which is another Benelli M4, but it is from Triarch Systems. And those of you that know me know I am a sucker for multicam Alpine. So saw this, and now it's in the Gat Cave. Set up similarly, I have a BCM vertical foregrip. This one has a Surefire weapon light that I'm running with a mod button, and I put an EOTech XPS2 on here. This one doesn't have the pistol grip, but since it's another Benelli, nice to have one that doesn't. I'm a big fan of Triarch Systems, so to have one of their M4s, I'm pretty stoked. So this is the Triarch Systems Benelli M4. And then this one is the shotgun that I have run the most by far. I took a course with this shotgun and I loved it. So this is a Langdon Tactical Beretta 1301. And this thing, I love everything about this shotgun. This is part of my home defense. This is just a fun gun. I love this thing. Got the side saddle. Has a chisel machining buttstock on here. The only downside is I got this one right before they came out with the folding version of this. So maybe one day I'll have to add that. I do have a Surefire weapon light that I'm operating with the mod button, and this thing, oh, and then I am running a Holosun 508T on this, and like I said, I took a course with this, and right now I have this whole buttstock wrapped up with, there's a pad under all this Coban, because when I took the course, I had just got this buttstock, put it on, and it was just bare metal and running federal flight control buckshot all day and just beat the hell out of my cheek. So this is much more comfortable, and it is a fun damn gun, and it's fast. This thing is sweet. So this is the Langdon Tactical Beretta 1301. And then lastly, I started this video saying I picked up a new gun, which inspired me to do this video on shotguns. And if you notice with that edit, that gun is no longer there because this is an Orthos Raider. So these are a Benelli M4 knockoff, and about half the price, but they come fully decked out like this. I haven't done anything to this except put this Holosun 507C on here, and comes fully kitted out, which is awesome, particularly for the price. Everything's already bolted on in this Cerakote pattern, which I really dig. These are really a cool gun. I did just get it though, so I have not had an opportunity to shoot it. It is ported and looks fantastic, feels fantastic, but like I said, I haven't run anything, so we'll see how that goes. But it comes with all this Black River Manufacturing buttstock, pistol grip, this hand stop up here, these kind of rail scales from Black River Manufacturing, and it's a good looking gun. I like this thing. It's at home on the wall back there. But until I shoot it, I can't say one way or the other for sure, although I am excited about it. And the only question I have is mounting a light on this. It does have some little pick rail up here, but then you have to run a cord all the way back here. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'll end up mounting a light back here, I imagine. But this is the Orthos Raider. And then that's all the shotguns I have with me here at this location. I do have a Genesis Gen 12. And for those of you that are in the know, that thing is awesome. It's a little short barreled shotgun that comes with a Huxworks suppressor. And I've had the chance to shoot it, but I have not got it in my possession. I'm still waiting for the damn ATF to okay that one. But as soon as I get that, I'll have all my shotguns, and that is a fun one. But until then, I got to practice a little bit of patience. And like I said, I'm not a huge shotgun guy, but I very much appreciate their versatility, capability. They are a hell of a weapon. But I don't have a ton of experience. I'm definitely not the expert when it comes to shotguns, but they are a lot of fun. So I thought I'd get up a little bit of content, quick little video of a run through of my shotguns, and I appreciate you tuning in. So like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe. I'm Jeff for the Weapon Collective, reminding you, keep your weapons collected and keep collecting your weapons. I'll catch you next time.